Right then guys, so back down on Birds Green Fisheries again. This time on the top lake for a 36-hour session. Been here for a few hours now, had a good few liners, seen a couple of fish showing, so it's looking promising right now. Hopefully there'll be a fish in the cars. I reckon there definitely should be. Weather's been up and down recently. It's been really warm, but tonight so it's going to get a bit colder, and the rest of the week it's going to be absolutely freezing, so with any luck it might produce something. Got one rig on a single boilie right now, and the other one on like a little trim down pop-up, and sort of different rigs. They have been quite riggy in our fan recently. They're kind of toying with the rigs, so being quite cute really on the taking any bait in. So we'll see. I'll update you guys soon. Alright then guys, so it's been an hour or so since I last updated you guys or did the introduction. What I've done is I'll quickly turn you guys around and show you what I've been doing. So I'm only fishing 2 rods. My left hand rod is underneath that tree over here. What I've done actually is I've walked over there, well I casted it over there, walked over there, put a little bit of PVA tape around the pole that I've got, just to the left of me here, sort of like a baiting spoon pole, and just lowered the rig in with a bit of PVA tape so it just melts as soon as it touches the water. Sits in the margin really nicely. I've had a little touch on that already. Plenty of liners going on, definitely around. I'm backpedaling as well, so it could just be picking up the leaders off their pecs or something like that. There's a no lead core rule on this water as well, so fishing one on one of the quarter leaders and the left hand one on a piece of tubing, and I'll run through that with you later on guys, but sort of changing things around a little bit now. Did come up here a little while ago and it was just awful. It was freezing cold. Just did a quick overnighter, and yeah, it just really wasn't happening. You know, fish are being really cute with the rigs. They were just, you could definitely tell that they were taking them now and again, but they just weren't actually getting that hook hold properly into their mouth. So I changed the rigs around slightly, so it should really just turn nicely and quite aggressively and be in there. So yeah, I'm going to persist with it, and hopefully it'll bring a fish. We'll soon see anyway. Okay then guys, so I thought I'd just quickly run through what I'm going to be doing with my rods more or less. Left hand rod's on like a shocker system. I haven't got the rods in at the moment, they're both out there. I'm getting plenty of liners, so the fish are definitely around. It's just going to take a little while for them hopefully to locate the bait and then be on it. Right hand rod's on a simple little rig just with a stick mix. I'll show you the rig once again later on. It's a fish more or less created for quite cute fish on Decidede waters, I'd say. I mean, that's where I learned it from. This is the stick mix itself. Got in there some breadcrumb, crushed up FT pellet, and also some of the crushed red squid tangerine boilies, and that is quite a nice bit of the glug into that as well. And what's going to happen is just going to nicely soak it all up. Although there are oils in there, it will still release and just slowly and through the water levels, which is just absolutely perfect. Yeah, as I was saying, using the Carping stick mesh, absolutely fantastic stuff. Breaks down really fast. I'm quite surprised as well, because I mean it is freezing cold, the water, to be honest with you. I mean it's not the warmest of temperatures, but yeah, it's certainly doing the job. Once again, left down rod again over by that margin, fishing nice and tight to that, and also what I'm doing, applying a nice little Carp Craze foam nugget onto that, just so it keeps the hook length out of any debris out there, you know, so the bait just sits nicely on top. Just watching that bobbing right now, because any minute there could pull up. I mean, also one thing particularly to watch for in the winter time is rod tips. Most of the time in the summer you don't need to bother looking at them, but it's always good to find any indication. A lot of the time when a fish picks up a bait in the winter, it doesn't want to move very fast, so little twitches on the rod tip can always indicate a fish on the end. So something definitely to look out for. Got quite a big shout out to make out today for another company. company called Lenny's LEDs. They're on Facebook, and I've recently become a field tester for them. And as you can see, if I can quickly just show you guys. Hang on, that's it's got a real nice array of LEDs in here, all sorts. These ones aren't the ones they make, but sort of the square pairs, gripper LEDs, absolutely awesome. Big old 6-ounce gripper LEDs as well. And the great feature about these LEDs in particular is the fact that what the guy's done, he's actually done the arrangement back to front. So as what would happen normally is if you had like a flat sort of gripper LED like this, normally it would just plug in from that side. So in this case, with the hook length would come out at this end, and it would just say perfectly nice and presented. So you're always going to get a bite. I'd only ever use this LED in particular for margin fishing. This gives you a real nice sound hook in, hook hold, you know. And also they do a real nice array of back LEDs as well. This is just one of them. I haven't got the other ones just yet, but they're absolutely wicked. Definitely check them out, guys. They've got some great prices for the LEDs as well. Yeah, well happy with them LEDs. Absolutely pucker quality. The swivels on them too, absolutely awesome, you know. Some companies, you know, you get a swivel and it'll be really grainy and horrible. The way that you can check with a swivel is just simply by spinning the swivel joint in the middle, and if it spins nicely, and you know that you've got a really good swivel there. So that's one of the main keys. Obviously normally I'll take off my swivels depending on how I'm fishing. Chod rigs for instance, I don't like a lot of movement on my lead. I like it just to plug in there, sit nice and flush. But yeah, check them out folks. Wicked stuff right there. They've also got a weed LED which you cast obviously, and it brings in any debris on your spots, and the boys have been getting them well over 100 yards. So obviously in my case I wouldn't really need it, but obviously if I'm going to be fishing fairly close in into weed, and I can always pull a nice bit out, clear a nice sort of spot for myself, present a rig on the bottom. So yeah, fantastic stuff there. Let's get on with the fishing now, I reckon. I think they are definitely around here. It's just going to take a little while for them to get on the munch. So I'll update you guys soon. Okay then folks, so just brought in the left hand rod just for a fish show, so I'm going to be quite quick with this one, but just sort of quickly show you what I'm doing on it. As you can see here, a little bag of bits and bobs, just crushed up boilies, even put a bit of paste in there, just for even extra attraction. 2 of the carp craze foam nuggets in the top, 1 around the hook itself. I was going to show you the rig, but unfortunately I put the foam nugget over it. Obviously a little red squid tangerine, 14mm, and a piece of imitation corn right there. That's been in a bit of a concoction that I made up with the BM Baits red squid tangerine glug and some of the bitterlin. So then onto the rig section itself. Got one of the Lenny's LEDs square pair inlines, taking out the inline section, so it's just free running rig, 2 beads here just to buffer it when it hits down, and got a little sleeve as well, and inside there got a quick change link system. And yeah, really simple, but hopefully it's going to be really effective. Had a good few indications now, so it's looking promising at least. And yeah, it's going to get it out there now, and fingers crossed it'll go off then. Guys, so here we go, finally off the mark. Scrape of, I'll give them around £10 or so, 10, 11, not bad little common. It's quite lively still, put up a really good scrap in the margins. And had a few nice boys come and help me net him. So let's try and see if it'll behave for you guys. Give you a quick show. There you go. Not a bad little one. Hopefully there'll be a few more to come. So I reckon we'll slip him back and get the rod back out again. Okay then folks, so just a quick little couple of tips that I've got for you guys. If you've got any like old PVA tubes that you no longer need, if you like bought a new system or something like that, you can always use them to put all your little bits and bobs in there. Got a bit of PVA in there, hook sharpener, needle and that sort of stuff. Just keep them nice and in one place, nice and neat and tidy. Keep that stored away in your bag, and you know where it's going to be. Secondly is when you're on the move, when you're packing away your rods, sometimes you might want to leave your baits on there. And one thing I've found is actually I've got a mouse in my house right now, so I've got to try and avoid him. That's what I've done. Little film pots, simply made a little slit in there, as you can see like that, and simply slide your hook and your bait into there, slide it through the little slot, close it back up again. There you go, ready to go. I've done 3 of them, only fishing 2 rods, so I only needed 2 of them, but it's just really helpful if you need to do that. Keeps your baits from getting crushed as well, so as soon as you get down to a lake again, you can just ping them straight back out again, and also it saves your hook from getting stuck in your bag or something like that. I mean, I've had that happen to me a couple of times now. It's an absolute nightmare. It frays up your bag, and it's just not an easy job, you know, especially when you're in the bank and you want to get the rods out straight away. Something like that just really helps, and it's a nice little add-on if you want to do that, you know. So things are looking promising still. Just cast the rod back out again, and just sitting tight now. Where you're going to move the right hand rod in a little while, just reposition it once again. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Okay then, well that's finally me off to a start. Nice little common to kickstart everything. Well happy with that little one, put up a real nice scrap though. I was quite happy with it, although it was one of the little stockies in here. So hopefully there'll be a 20 on the card sooner or later. But yeah, well happy. Just off the reeds that one there was. What I did, sort of a little red squid tangerine bottom bait and the piece of imitation sweet corn, which I showed you guys earlier on. I reflicked that on there as soon as I got back from the toilets, and pretty much bang on the drop just went. So luck of the draw, you could say, but yeah, well and truly chuffed with that one there. And one thing I also did, the shocker rig itself, I had a bead, say around 12 inches up away from the lead, so I slid it down so it's around 3 inches away from the lead, so literally not a lot more movement, so I reckon that could have done it. But well chuffed with that one, and that's the rod once again. Just going to persist to watch that tip now, I reckon. See if anything goes off on that one now. Alright. Okay then guys, well just got both rods set up now, time's ticked on, it's now 5 o'clock, so hopefully it's going to be bite time any minute. Fish is actually closing pretty much now, so everyone's going to be off who's been doing the day, so the lake should be a little bit more empty. There's a few boys I think on the other side doing the nights, so yeah, we should see. Rigs are nicely positioned, so hopefully there'll be a fish on the card soon. So, we'll update you guys hopefully during the night, or maybe in the morning, or any minute now hopefully. Okay. Alright, so morning guys. Very quiet night to be honest with you. I mean, there were a few liners going around, but other than that, nothing. Struck into a couple of ghost runs, as I like to call them, where it could just be the fish picking up the line on their pecks and then just running with it, or it could just be their mouth in the bait and just running with that. But yeah, it was a very odd night. I don't think anything came out whatsoever. But got the rods recast out this morning, had a few liners, so they're definitely still around, so it's a good sign. Temperatures dropped drastically, you know, just about feel my hands, to be honest with you. They're absolutely freezing. I think it's around 4 degrees they said, so it was a chilly old night, but there still could be a good few fish on the cards hopefully, although there's only one yesterday for myself. Yeah, it's not proven to be brilliant yet, but gonna persist obviously, and just chop and change, I guess. Try and find something that's really gonna nail a few of them, and yeah, better crack on then. Okay, right guys, well finally, once again, second one of the session, just weighing at 12 pounds, beautiful little mirror, went off once again, same rod, same spot. Still a bit lively. Had him in the retainer thing for a little while just so he can get his energy back. But there you go, won't hold it for too long because he is liable to flip again like he is now. But yeah, well happy with this little one. It's made my day at least. Finally got another one back. So once again, B&Bait's red squid tangerine, topped off with a little bit of imitation corn. And there you go. Right, so I think it's time just to sip him back now. Okay. Okay then guys, so it's come to the end of the session now. Unfortunately no more fish. I've tried pretty much everything. Gave zigs a go earlier on, but nothing happened out of that. But yeah, hopefully be back again soon. Had a couple of nice fish, so well happy with that. Not a bad result, but I was looking for a few more, but then again that's the way it goes sometimes. Should have already moved earlier on down to the other end because that looked like it was a more productive end of the lake. But yeah, cheers for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and all the rest of the good stuff, and I'll see you guys again then. Alright.